Hello, good evening, ladies. This is your host, Clip out the Club That Sports Board, coming to you live right here in Leesburg, Virginia, Loudoun County area. Today, ladies and gents, I will talk to you guys about the big storyline that I did in fact announce. I've stuck on this for the past few days. Cam Newton going to be the new quarterback for the Patriots. That's what he's got in store for the Patriots, and exactly whether or not if he's going to a bit of a speed bump or this be redemption. I will definitely get you guys to that for sure. I'll get you guys to the fact that Jared Smith signed with the Lakers, that is, which LeBron's not too pleased with. Damian Lillard is going to win the covers, landing on one of the covers of NBA 2K21. Ryan Zimmerman and Joe Ross opting out of the 2020 MLB season, focusing on the well-being despite the coronavirus saga. Patriots, they got fined 1.1 mil, that is, and the film crew, well, they won't be filming any. They're not going to be shooting any games anymore this year, which they're not. And pretty much also Becky Lynch, she's going to be on jail just for now. But I will start things with a massive storyline that I did, in fact, broke the news, and I broke this story just this past Sunday. If you guys have seen it, and folks, you guys know by now that, ladies and gentlemen, Cam Newton has indeed signed a 1-year, $7.5 million monstrous offer with the destructive force to reckon with, the Patriots, although they're not so destructive. And dare I say, this is a monstrous makeover or a monstrous move. I will say that. But let's all be very clear. But I want to be very clear on this one. You see, Cam Newton, that is. I mean, he has, however, he is a former MVP himself. We all know that. We all know for sure that he is indeed, that he did make a Super Bowl appearance, one Super Bowl appearance. And what happened to him? Lost it to the great white Hall of Fame shark himself, Peyton Manning. We all know that. And Cam Newton has not been the same since. Hasn't made a lot of appearances. Injured with a foot injury. Been on the shelf for months. You know, got kicked out of the Panthers, and despite the fact that he upset all the fans, upset all the viewers out there, upset the scars that he couldn't bring a title to the Panthers, which he couldn't even do on his own. So really, on this little video, I want to read you this, by the way. Now, this was on St. Patty's Day and back in March this past year. And basically, what he says right here, he says, "I'm angry. I let myself down. The fans, Panthers fans in particular, all the viewers, all subscribers, all the doubters, all the naysayers, my own former stable mates, and everyone else down. I know since the day I arrived in the NFL that this day would come. That this day would come. The Panthers were a great stable and a good organization. I had no intentions of leaving the Panthers or stabbing them in the back. Don't let them make you believe anything else." And basically, it was their decision, not mine. He stuck with it. I stuck with it. I knew from the get-go. And granted a trade, granted to be traded. Everything else, total BS. Like I said, not bitter. Don't have any hatred. I understand this is a business decision. Yes, this was a business decision for sure. I'll tell you that. So basically, this is Cam Newton upsetting all those fans. The fact that he was indeed couldn't get the job done. He's never been a Super Bowl champ. And what more does he got to do now? He's in there with the new stable Patriots, and you can tell me to my face that Cam Newton's gonna win a title this year. This is gonna be the new era Patriots. That he's in there with a new stable Patriots. That he's gonna be in there making the impression with Bill Belichick. That he's hopping on the band. You can tell me right now that he's hopping on the bandwagon. No, the Patriots bandwagon. And I'll tell you this for sure: there would be no chance that Cam Newton, he's going to run into some speed bumps for sure. Those speed bumps are the likes of Patrick Mahomes, the defending Super Bowl MVP and champ, by the way. The speed bumps of Lamar Jackson, the reigning MVP, league MVP, Deshaun Watson, Josh Allen. Right, you're going to have Ryan Tannehill, that is, the Titans, by the way, the Bills, Josh Allen, Tua Tagovailoa, the Dolphins. You're even gonna have, well, what's his name? What's his name? Oh yes, Joe Burrow. With the Bengals. The thing is, this may in fact be a good thing for Cam Newton or for Belichick, nor it's gonna be the biggest regret that he's ever gonna make, that neither Cam Newton made or Belichick made. That's really no secret what Cam Newton's gonna have in store. And I gotta tell each and every one of you guys right now that Cam Newton's chances of making it back to Super Bowl or making a second Super Bowl appearance are probably 70% chance. Because there's absolutely no way, no how you'll even witness Cam Newton making it back. That road's recovery for him. It's gonna start here. So Cam have to rewrite the wrongs from your past. My guest. And I think the only reason why Belichick won, I mean, I would say Belichick was the reason behind it, though. But I don't want to go there. I would tell you this: that Belichick indeed wanted to make Tom Brady feel jealous, and ever since Tom Brady stabbed his own fans in the back, even stabbed Belichick in the back, which indeed he did, because there was no chemistry, and that they had good chemistry, but that all just died. That era is dead. So really, we're now seeing we're going to witness the Cam Newton and Belichick era, or maybe the new era Patriots 2.0, or maybe just, I mean, I would say the Cam Newton era. That was like 5 years ago, or the Cam Newton era Volume 2. Because, folks, you won't see us anywhere else. Cam Newton right now, he's got to conquer those demons. He needs to keep his head on a swivel, not be overconfident, avoid the pressure, get more points in the paint for once, have a better have a good protective offense, have the divas surrounding him for sure, making sure that he does not get out of touch, making sure that he does not screw up like he did before. Because I would say Cam Newton's had a rough season. So if you're a Patriots fan right now, if you're Cam Newton, what do you have in favor of taking down Patrick Mahomes? What do you have in favor of taking over the entire NFL? What do you have in favor of, more importantly, taking over the AFC division? Much less how Tom Brady did when he helped the Patriots go undefeated. They're going to defeat it, and they landed the playoff spot and made it to the Super Bowl, and they've won 6 Super Bowls. So Cam Newton right now, I will say that Cam Newton, well, pretty much may have been more than a chill, but much just going to Belichick, that is chill. So what's Belichick's reaction to Cam Newton, that is signing up and joining forces with the all great himself, with the puppet master himself, Bill Belichick? What exactly does Cam Newton and Belichick have in store? What exactly does Cam Newton will Cam Newton, is he going to have a winning streak in his grasp like he did when the Panthers did? And Tom Brady had his winning streak and he landed the spot with the Patriots, 6-time champs. What are those? Who's gonna have a better win streak? Is it gonna be Cam Newton himself, or is it gonna be playing on Tom Brady? Tom Brady, the selling quarterback. They let go of a former quarterback, a former MVP, and brought their MVP, former MVP. That is. That's a first right there. Now, folks, you can prove me wrong all you want, but folks, there's comes a time and a place where all good things got to come to an end. Because Cam Newton, this isn't your first rodeo. You're in the lion's den now. You got to conquer your battles. You got to fight. You got to fight these battles. You got to at least be ready as ever. You got to keep your hands. I know exactly how confident you are. Belichick wants to know exactly what ingredient do you have laying the back to the Super Bowl, and seeing if you, Cam Newton, are going to eradicate the loss from 5 years ago. Seeing if you are going to finally claim what's rightfully yours. A Super Bowl title. The one title that you didn't even have. So you think that Cam Newton is going to make good on Bill Belichick's behalf, his own, and the fans' behalf in the Patriots, that is? You really think that's the case? Folks, there's no way out of this one. Cam Newton, ladies and gentlemen, if he gets injured, who's to blame? Himself? Is it going to be Belichick? His own stable, his new stable Patriots? Or maybe the fans? So really, you think it's obvious. You think this is all fun and games to you. But the fact is, ladies and gentlemen, that Cam Newton isn't, like, he can't win the big one. When are people going to realize that Cam Newton's days are over? So Cam Newton, it's time for you to put up or shut up. One or the other. Decision's yours. Like it or not, this is do or die. And Cam Newton, you right now have sealed your fate. You right now will know that you are indeed going to rise to the occasion. But are you? Will you? Will you come back to the occasion? Will you indeed make it to the Super Bowl? I don't like their chances of it. I really don't. Because it is safe to say, ladies and gentlemen, that Cam Newton isn't. There's no telling if Cam Newton's going to have a winning streak. He's going to have another winning streak in his hands. Patriots got theirs. Let's see if Cam Newton could dish that out. Let's see if Cam Newton, this upcoming season, there is one. Let's see if Cam Newton is going to indeed make it back. Let's see how the rankings are going to turn out. Let's see exactly how they even playing field. Now, I would rank them, fourth place. I'll tell you that. And the reason why you got the Chiefs on top, you got the Ravens right now. They're like second. You're gonna have Deshaun Watson as third. for the Patriots. Because rankings right now, the way I see it and how I picture it, Cam Newton's got to get there. If he wants to be number one in the rankings, he's got to have another win streak himself. He needs to prove himself that he can win more games. He needs to prove himself that he has to at least finish what he started 5 years ago. He needs to at least settle that score. If he can't get there, this is all on him. This is all on him now. This may be all on Belichick, but let's pump the brakes for just a minute. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here, because Cam Newton, isn't in fact maybe legit favorite to make it won't be that easy. Because look who they got right here. Look who they're going to have to face here in the schedule. They got to go through 2 and 2 on the Dolphins. They got to go through this, which is we not go. 4th one, Chiefs. Super Bowl champs, the Chiefs. That is going to be a brutal task. You, Cam Newton, you're in for the fight of your life. And Panthers and Patriots fans, they're real shocked. They're good. They were in for a real shock, the likes of which no one's ever seen. This, in fact, is a new era of Patriots that no one can't even describe. This is a monstrous move, but I would say this: this is the biggest regret that Cam Newton himself is gonna. He will rue the day that he, in fact, signed the Patriots. Bill Belichick may also rue the day that he honestly got to Cam Newton. So no one knows how Cam Newton waltzed his way to the Patriots. No one knew exactly how it all unfolded. Did Cam Newton and Belichick have a little private phone call? Did Cam Newton knock on Belichick's door? Or did Bill Belichick knock on Cam Newton's door, welcoming neither one in? And then Bill Belichick having a big reveal, or that little chit chat, and then next thing you know it, he reveals the good news to him, saying, Belichick says, "Hey, Cam Newton, you want to have an opportunity? You want to have an opportunity, that is? I'm making it back to the playoffs. You want your opportunity? I'm making it to, you want to have another Super Bowl title opportunity? Grant right you. So do you want it?" Basically says, yes, I want in. I've never been in so much in my life. I never had the opportunity to prove myself to all the fans. So that's how that may have asked doors here, or is this Belichick's dirty little secret? And you would assume that one day, he may never come from the loss that he has. So if Cam Newton, then, so tell me this, everybody, or in Colophonics, tell me this: if Cam Newton has a not so good season with the Patriots, for sure, is he going to collapse? And he's going to apologize to Bill Belichick for not doing good in his behalf in his own self? And he's going to apologize to the viewers for not, winning a title? Cam Newton's going to look in the mirror and ask himself, what do I got stored for the Patriots? What do I got stored for Belichick? Are we going to have good chemistry? Are we going to get on the same page? Are we even going to coexist as one? Are we going to be a united front? Are we even going to rewrite history yet again? See, folks, this is a new chapter of Patriots. This, ladies and gentlemen, may be a danger zone to the AFC division. Deshaun Watson, I hope you're watching. Even Joe Burrow and Tua Tagovailoa, that goes for you too. I hope you guys are watching, because this legitimate threat will come at you full circle. This legitimate threat, ladies and gentlemen, is in fact going to put you down for good. But what fail, people fail to realize that Cam Newton is going to also have a target on his back. So Cam Newton is going to have eyes in the back of his head. And you got to know firsthand that Cam Newton from your past, and you may have had a bad season. You may be a former MVP. You may well be back to Super Bowl, to your second Super Bowl appearance, and winning it, which you probably won't do. But let's be honest here. Cam Newton, if he winds up getting injured, which has him sitting out of action, Cam Newton, it's time for you to hang it up. It's time for you to just call it off. Hang up your jersey and issue retirement, go to retirement, that is, and be a future pro football Hall of Famer. Or maybe you want to reconsider for once seeing what your fate's going to be, what you, Cam Newton, are capable of. We all know what you're capable of, Cam Newton. What tricks you got up your sleeve? What does Belichick have up his sleeve? You think that Belichick's gonna win games without Tom Brady being gone, assuming that he's a sellout quarterback, that is, stab everybody in the back. And even though Cam Newton may have stabbed Panthers fans in the back and when he left, and even though the fact that, look, honestly, this is two different ways here. All right, this is pretty much Bill Belichick stabbing Tom Brady in the back, and this is pretty much Cam Newton stabbing Panthers fans in the back. And this is like I scratch your back, you scratch mine. But there's a saying here that goes like this: do unto others before others do unto you. So, folks, your road to recovery, your road back to the Super Bowl runs through Patrick Mahomes. You got to take him on in the fourth game of this upcoming season, if there is one, by the way. So that right there, Cam Newton, that's gonna be, and that will be explosive game. And I will say, Cam Newton, if you don't survive, if you don't make it out alive in one piece, if it's in the regular season, whether it's in the playoffs, you don't make it in one piece. If you don't win, if you don't have a winning streak on you, that's not going to do you good. That won't do you any good. I could see it happen. Well, no. There may not be a win streak for Cam Newton with the Patriots. No. He's had a few losses and all, but really, I would be surprised if Cam Newton, in fact, would win like 10-1 or 15-1. Could work. That was when the Panthers, by the way. If it's 14-1, that's okay. But if it's like 16-1, that's good. But if it's like 16-2, that's okay. That's good. You'll still make the playoffs though. But if you got a bad record along the Patriots now, if you get like 6-8, or if you're like 7-5, or sorry, maybe 4-9 or 4-10, or if you're like 3-12, maybe, won't do you any good. Because I'm sorry, you want to prove yourself to the whole world? Well, road runs through Patrick Mahomes. Now, Patriots are not the super team. So, as I see, would be Patrick Mahomes. They're the actual super team because they're the Super Bowl defending champs. You see the super team in Jackson, he also wants a title of his own, the legit contender. Deshaun Watson wants his piece of the pie. You're also going to have, well, maybe the Titans, the underdog Titans, Bills. But the thing is, and maybe not the Browns, and Browns not so much. But the thing is that one of these guys got better team. But I can tell you a bit of a plot twist here. What could be unraveled in Super Bowl 55 in 2021? If it comes down to Cam Newton and the Patriots taking on the sellout quarterback in Tampa Bay's own Tom Brady and the Bucks in Super Bowl 55, there's gonna be some fireworks there, and all hell could break loose. And I will say this is gonna be a nightmare scenario, folks. This will be that will be ugly. And I don't know if you guys are gonna see the Bucks versus the Patriots. I mean, there's some bad blood there, but honestly, I wouldn't. I don't think you can knock off, Patrick Mahomes off his high horse. No, you can't. You could though, but you can't. You gotta find a weak spot in them. That's what you gotta do. So really, that will not be an easy task. I mean, yes, he's one of the most. Yes, the truth is though, Cam, you gotta work your way back time. You may have more to prove though. The fact is, you can't get the job done. Matter of fact, you may not win a Super Bowl at all. Because I mean, it wouldn't matter whether or not you're gonna get your first title in 2021. Whether or not you're gonna have a lot. I mean, yes, the Patriots had 6 sales. That was the time Brady was in the mix. Yes, the fact. But how many titles, Cam Newton, are you gonna win? Because Cam Newton, you're just gonna get the job done. And if you don't get any wins ahead of you, it's over. It's not Bill Belichick, Patriots. Keep your head on the swivel. Be ready. Stay ready. And Cam Newton's got to take care of his well-being, by the way, which he has to do. So that right there will indeed, and this may, and obviously this could be the last time you'll ever see Cam Newton step foot in the NFL again. This may very well be the last chance he's ever going to get. This may be Cam Newton and Bill Belichick, because Cam Newton's career could be on the line here. Belichick's coaching career could be on the line as well. If Cam Newton wants to like Andrew Luck, that's it. If Belichick wants there, and folks, say what you want, but Cam Newton's road to recovery starts in the upcoming season. If there's going to be one, by the way. So Cam Newton means necessary. So Cam Newton, look out, guys. Look out. Now, more news I want to point out to, by the way. No topic. J.R. Smith has signed and reunited with the Lakers and reunited with King LeBron James, which he's not going to take kindly on. I'll tell you that. And even though, J.R. Smith became the Cleveland screw job, costing the Cavs, the opportunity of being in the playoffs, cost his team the game. We had an attitude 2 years ago, but if J.R. Smith becomes the LA screw job, this is not going to sit well. I can tell you that right now. Now J.R. Smith, he's in there with Avery in exchange replacing Avery Bradley. By the way, despite the fact that Avery Bradley has some personal matters he's had to deal with, so apparently, it's not so much of a good move. I mean, J.R. Smith, yes, he has it in him though, but this is just Smith, they got along. What happened in 2018? J.R. Smith made himself look like garbage by costing his team, the Cavs, the playoffs, and couldn't take it to the hole. We all know that ensued. We all know that. But come on, can't assume though that J.R. Smith is gonna revitalize himself. Try to at least get maybe just I mean, if J.R. Smith makes LeBron's life a living hell, that's not gonna be much like what happened 22 years ago in the playoffs. Not good either. But obviously, guys, J.R. Smith, don't mess it up. Please don't mess it up. Because if you do, you're gonna get sent packing. You'll get sent packing anyway. So, J.R. Smith, don't screw up. Please don't. Because if you do, game over. You snooze, you lose. So, J.R. Smith, put on your big boy pants, lace up, and be focused. That's all you gotta do. So please, J.R. Smith, do not mess it up. That's all everybody's asking. And I don't Lakers fans, I'm gonna feel about that. So that's all I gotta say right there. Now, in other news, I want to pretty much address, by the way, Dames and Dimes. Damian Lillard, he was covers of NBA 2K21. So that's gonna be big news, by the way. So I'm excited for that. Congrats, Damian Lillard, on that achievement. I mean, Zion Williamson, he was on the cover of NBA 2K21 during the PS5 big reveal. By the way, Dimes, Damian Lillard, he's in there on the NBA 2K20 as well. That's exciting news there. I will say that. But it changed a lot. This is a massive game changer. I will say that for sure. But nonetheless, Damian Lillard, he may, he wants to win a title of his own. That's surprising news. So congrats to him on that. Another thing I want to get down to, by the way, after Cam Newton signed the Patriots, they got fined $1.1 million, lose the 2021 third round pick, despite the fact they were caught filming the Bengals sideline to have an on-field better perspective for their film. Do your darn job, really? I mean, honestly, come on. The film crew is absolutely trash. I mean, yes, the Patriots, they've been facing a lot of scrutiny in recent months. And the flag gate, spy gate, the headset gate, even Spygate 2.0. And honestly, they cheated. They cheated. They cheated. So that's not good news right there. So I'm sorry, Pages film crew. You're not gonna shoot any games. That's that. You're not gonna shoot any games for this season, for this year. I'll tell you that. And sorry, you won't be. You're not gonna. And you're not. And you will not. Cam Newton, by the way, make it smart with the Patriots. You won't be shooting any on that. You're not gonna be filming for Cam Newton, by the way, when he steps forward. And we all know how good he is. We all know the damn shit he can cause. We all know the whole story, though. But Cam Newton. But you won't see him. I mean, I don't know what kind of standing ovation that Cam Newton's going to get. What Patriots fans are going to grant Cam Newton though when he waltzes right in to a little press conference. But like it or not, that's big news. But the Patriots film crew, they will not be shooting any games during this upcoming season for when they got caught filming the Bengals sideline. I'm sorry, the big no, that's illegal. So, and one crew member got suspended. So, not good there. So you won't be seeing Cam Newton in action, and you won't be shooting any games. So, Patriots film games. So there you have it right there, everybody. Sorry, it's all over there. Others I want to address, by the way, Ryan Zimmerman and Joe Ross are going to be opting out of the 2020 MLB season for the well-being and for their close ones out there, for well-being of their close ones, despite the coronavirus spike, the coronavirus probe that's been getting on it hand in recent months, and the people getting tired of it though, and all the members of the and numerous players of the base of the MLB have had the coronavirus, test positive, got themselves quarantined. But there's gonna be some health safety measures and maybe distancing members. I'm assuming, I guess, but then it's going to turn out. But really, they're only doing this just for the guap. They're only doing this to, maybe for once, get the system back. And maybe have, cardboard cutouts of fans. That's all they want to do. So, fans aren't allowed. Still not allowed. They're still banned from stadiums. So, really, guys, there's no surprise. Yes. Ryan Zimmerman, who's a former World Series champ of his own, that is last year. He did in fact say, yes, Ryan Zimmerman and Joe Ross, they're former World Series champs, by the way. He simply says he's doing it just for his well-being, avoid this coronavirus saga, which is run rapid in recent months. So they're just gonna do themselves a favor and not show up to play baseball, not show up to the Nats, who are former World Series champs, by the way. So that's all you gotta know for now. So that's what I'm looking forward to. So that's pretty good. Good move though, Ryan Zimmerman. Good move. Notice I want to point out, by the way, that Becky Lynch, who's pregnant though, she'll be on the game. She'll be on the game. She'll be in the show Game On with Team Grant, by the way. There's gonna be some darts being thrown, game of darts, taking out a sumo wrestler, and they're gonna have a record for popping the most balloons. But I gotta say, congrats on that, Becky Lynch. Congrats on that. So big move right there. I'll say that. Also, I want to say happy 54th birthday to the gun himself, Iron Mike Tyson. Wish Iron Mike Tyson happy birthday, everybody. Please do so. Happy 54th to Iron Mike Tyson, that, by the way. Now he is returning, that is, in the boxing industry. But I'll tell you what else. What he did. He went to AEW and he had a little rivalry with watching Chris Jericho, and they got into it. Because remember, it was like 10 years ago that Iron Mike Tyson, he punched, he jawed, he jawed Chris Jericho back in 2010. I remember that. So, really, guys, Iron Tyson come back to the boxing industry. That's big news. But who's his opponent going to be? So, once again, we'll say happy birthday to you, Iron Mike Tyson. Your birthday's today. Congrats, and wishing them the best of interest, and don't know what future holds. So happy birthday, Iron Mike. Happy 54th, Iron Mike Tyson. 54th on that. So that's all you guys gonna know for now. So wish them birthday down below in the comment section. That's all you gotta do. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do right there for the Clothes Travel Sports Board. And please be sure you always like to subscribe to the Clothes Travel Sports Board YouTube channel, Facebook page, by all means necessary. Be sure to send me all your comments, all your tweets, all your thoughts, all your reactions on Cam Newton's chances, getting back to the playoffs, getting back in the title picture,